gather round with some rhyme to delight at our tree that shines so bright in the night. A Grinchmas treat is in store for you. Your storytime host, Miss Cindy Lou.
Hello, my friends. And the small. I'm Cindy Lou Who, only 5 feet tall. I'm going to read a story known to you about a guy whose heart never quite grew. Come and sit very close. I know we'll all have fun. Do you know the meatball one? I'll bet you do. This one's a cinch. He's mean, he's green, and they call him the... Now I'll need some help to play all the parts of the mean old Grinch and his companion, the Barks. So raise your hands to make it easy to choose. And the rest of you will pick our honorary Who's.
Where's my Grinch?
First, I need a Grinch. Mr. Grinch, come on up.
Come on up, buddy.
Now who will be our Max the dog? Raise your hands, raise your hands. Right here. Hi, Max, come on up. And now I need 3 honorary Who's. Raise them nice and tall. How about one right there? With your pretty pink hat. 2 right here. Right. And I need 1 more. How about right here in the green shirt? Come on up. I'm so excited. Hi, guess what? This is your big break. Hooray! Here, come right over here with my friend Tizzy. What's your name? Hi. Hi, Andy. Can you give us your loudest laugh? Ooh, very good, Mr. Grinch. And what's your name? Hi, can you give me your most ferocious bark? Ooh, very good, Max. Good doggy. Hi, friends. What are your names? It's nice to meet you, Desi. And who's this? Ayana? What's your name? Hi, Isabel. Can you guys give me your loudest and happiest hooray? Splendiferous. All right, everyone. It's time to set the scene. Now, Grinch and Max will sit right over here in our imaginary Mount Crumpet. And my honorary Who helpers will be right... Imaginary Whoville! So now here is the book of Who That Is New. Have fun and enjoy while my friends act on cue. Action. How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now please, don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging their mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming. Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do, the Grinch laughed in his throat. I'll make a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. Then he chuckled and chuckled. What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around. But since reindeers are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the Grinch? The Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he took his dog Max, and he took some black thread, and he tied a big horn on top of his head. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Max. Then the Grinch said, "Giddy up!" And the sleigh started down toward the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch, but if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present. Pop guns and bicycles, roller skates, drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn, and bombs. Oh no! He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took the last can of Who hash. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. "Now," grinned the Grinch, "I'll stuff up the tree." Then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. It was 1:15, all the Who's still abed. All the Who's still snooze when he packed up his sled. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Pooh-pooh to the Who's. He was grinchishly humming. "They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry, boo-hoo. That's a noise," grinned the Grinch, "that I simply must hear." So he paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, and then it started to grow. But this sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded glad. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. Then he puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. And the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say, the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And then the true meaning of Christmas came through. And the Grinch found the strength of 10 Grinches plus 2. With a smile in his soul, he descended Mount Crumpet, cheerily blowing hoo-hoo on his trumpet. He rode into Whoville. He brought back their toys. He brought back their fluff to the Who girls and boys. He brought everything back, all the food for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast feast. Welcome, Christmas. Bring your cheer. Cheer to all who's far and near. Christmas Day is in our grasp, so long as we have hands to clasp. Christmas Day will always be, just as long as we have we. Welcome, Christmas, as we stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. The end! I've had quite a ball, and I hope you've all had fun. Let's thank our elves for helping me choose. Yay! Grinch Claus! Hey, Mr. Grinch, and Max! And our honorary Who's! Let's give them all a big round of applause! To the small and the tall, have a happy Who Day and Merry Grinchmas to you all! Happy Whobilation! Yay! Good job! You did such a good job! Thank you for your help. Thanks, everyone. You did such a good job. And now we'd like to meet all of you. Meet us by the taxi and we'll take a picture or two. Bye, everyone.